if I've done something wrong and I know it, should I feel bad? Not necessarily. What do I mean? Rabbi Shneur Zalman of Liadi gave a parable. There were two men, one big and strong, the other small and weak. The big and strong one, well, he was wrestling with the weaker one, and for sure, he beat him. But what happens if the big and strong one day he says, I don't want to wrestle, I feel bad, I feel depressed, I feel out of it. But whatever, okay, you want to wrestle me, wrestle me. What do you think is going to happen? The smaller, weaker one will win. So it is true within each of us. We have a big and strong one, which is our good inclination, our godly soul. And there's also the evil inclination, the animal soul within us. The animal soul is weaker. As we know, a little light pushes away a lot of darkness. But if we are depressed, if we are sad and we feel low, then the evil inclination can win very easily. To overcome it, there has to be alacrity. That has to come from a joy. There can't be a trace of worry or depression. If I've done something wrong, shouldn't I feel bad? The answer is yes. But that's not the majority of the day. 98% of the day, one has to feel joy. One has to be happy that they're serving God Almighty. So, what about feeling bad? Okay, there has to be a set time. A small time, a set time, like before going to bed. When it's an opportune time, one is calm, one is able to think about the greatness of God and how one has sinned against Him. Then that will evoke a certain bitterness, not depression, a bitterness, which will cause one to do even better. That's the essence of what we're trying to get at. God doesn't need depression. He needs us to do better. And for sure, He'll forgive us if we say we're sorry and we mean it. And we mean that we're going to do better. So 98% of the day, I'm going to be serving God with joy. And for a certain time, a very small amount of time, a set time, I'll have the right frame of mind to think about what I've done. The rest of the time, if such a thought comes into my head, forget it. Push it away. Unless it's going to cause something better. Unless it's coming at a time that the person feels, you know what? I do have to do better. I feel bad about what I did. But the majority of times, it's not how these thoughts, the consequence of these thoughts. That's not how it pans out. Majority of the times, it leads us to feel depressed, to feel down. And that kind of reaction is wrong. It has to be the majority of the day, has to be serving God with joy. God Almighty, the King of Kings, has personally requested of each of us to do a mission, to help Him make this place a godly world, a godly dwelling. And that's a special merit. If the King of Kings is asking us to do such a thing, and what do I say? Oh, I feel so bad, I'm a loser. He's asking me. So I should feel a certain sense of pride, a certain joy. And with that joy, we will break through all boundaries and we will bring the ultimate redemption. May it come now. Think about it.